Good morning. I'm here today with Charnell Sutton, who is a financial fitness expert. Charnell, tell us a little bit about your product or your service.
Well, good morning, Nancy. Thanks for having me. Again, as you said, I'm a financial fitness expert, and I just really like to help people achieve their financial goals. So I connect them to different services and resources that help with investing on their own, debt elimination, credit restoration, even just regular day-to-day money management stuff.
What made you decide to get into that business?
Honestly, needing it myself, seeing a need for those around me. I've worked in several other businesses as well, and I realized I'm actually big into holistic health, and I have found that money actually impacts how you take care of yourself a whole lot. So I kind of say holistic health is mind, body, spirit, and money. And I was pretty proficient in the health, the more of the traditional health stuff. And so I wanted to learn more about how we can conquer this money issue or the money issues, because so many people, once things go wrong with their money, their health usually goes first. And I wanted to find a way to stop that.
Well, with that, tell us a little bit about who your ideal client would be.
I work a lot with women, so they're my boss ladies. And so my ideal client right now, because there's going to be a huge shift in financial markets or money period to women over the next several decades. And a lot of women haven't had that experience managing their own money. So I deal a lot with baby boomers, but I also deal a lot with millennials who are just coming out, and the traditional path of work no longer exists. So I have a wide range of women that I actually like working with, whether they're well established or just getting started.
Tell us a little bit about your work with clients. What do you do?
What do I do specifically? It really depends on their goals. Everybody's at a different point with their money. Some people have never been educated on how money works. Some people have, vast education on other things that they kind of think they know how money works, but they can't seem to manage their own money. So it really depends on what their goals are. Not everybody's looking to have, $2 million when they retire. Some people just want, $2,000 in their savings. So it really depends on what the person wants, and then we also work on what they need as far as covering their family and whatever goals they're trying to achieve.
What would you say is something that most people don't realize about your business?
I'd say the biggest thing is that you don't need a lot. I think a lot of people wait way too long to get started. And there's so many different resources now. There's even, free resources and budget management systems. And there's so many people that are willing to help, that we have this stigma that, well, I don't have $50,000 liquid to invest, or I don't have millions in the bank. So, certain people won't work with me. And that's true, but there's plenty of people that will. And so some people get started with as little as $50. You just have to start somewhere. So
I can see where that would be a scary thing.
yes, absolutely.
What is the first step for somebody that thinks they would like to work with you?
I believe the first step is really just being mentally ready, honestly. I think a lot of people either want to make more money, have more disposable income, build a residual income, have compounding interest, but they're not really ready to take those steps. I mean, you have to actually invest to make money. So it takes money to make money. It also takes some sacrifice, some adjustments, some lifestyle changes. So in order for that to actually happen, the person has to be mentally ready to say, okay, I surrender to whatever this process is going to be. And I know it's not going to change overnight. It may take, 3 to 5 to 10 years, but I'm willing to do that.
So if I'm feeling a little hesitant, what would you do to make me feel comfortable?
Well, we would talk and see, what reservations you have. I would see how I can help you and how I can alleviate some of those concerns. And again, you may not start at the same place as someone else got started. And that may help you, because you may be kind of overwhelmed thinking I don't have that much money to invest right now. I don't even know where the $50 is going to come from to get started or whatever. and say, okay, well, what can we do? What can we look at? And how can we take a different approach for you to where you're comfortable?
Mhm. How do people get in touch with you when they're ready to take those steps?
So the best way to reach me is actually charnellsutton.com. So that's CharnellSutton.com. So that's the best way, but I'm also on Facebook, LinkedIn, all those wonderful places as well.
Well, it's most interesting. I appreciate the information.
Yes, thank you.